but we will have to end it there. So thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So moving on to our next submitter, Greg Bignell. And Greg is joining us in person. Welcome to the Environment Select Committee today. Great to have you with us. You have 5 minutes, so we will hand it over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My submission focuses on the infrastructure and energy theme of the RMA Amendment Bill, and specifically on geothermal issues. The New Zealand geothermal industry is a world leader in innovation and technical expertise. And at 3:30 p.m. last Friday, was delivering 23.4% of our total electricity generation, underlining its importance to New Zealand's energy security. Most of our geothermal achievements, if measured in megawatts increase, have occurred over the last 30 years under RMA 1991. Yes, the RMA needs to be updated, but it has not been an insurmountable obstacle. Geothermal development is complex, multidisciplinary, and driven by informed science that must be able to be rigorously challenged during consenting. Every geothermal system is unique and needs to be assessed on its own merits. This is why a default consent period is misplaced. It may provide investor confidence, but is problematic for resource management. Geothermal systems are dynamic and respond in different ways to development over short or long timeframes, via unintended surface feature decline, well interference, ingress of non-thermal waters, subsidence, and other effects. No New Zealand field operator will drill a deep geothermal well without 100% commitment to staff health and safety and best technical practice, or deliver a poorly designed geothermal plant. So why compromise system health and sustainability by shortcoming resource management? The RMA amendment must accommodate contrasting geothermal development scenarios. Reconsenting a large, well-managed geothermal system with recorded steam field data consistent with reservoir model predictions and an effective environmental management strategy does warrant consideration of a long consent. In contrast, a new initiative at a modest resource, not fully tested by deep drilling or geophysical techniques, with a less informed capacity assessment or unresolved connection to nearby significant thermal features, should have greater scrutiny. We should retain a mechanism for staged activities to see how the system responds to development, with a time frame to broaden use if resource data agrees with model prediction. This may be frustrating for a developer, but better than a 35-year consent by default, hoping monitoring identifies effects on the reservoir, surface features, and other users, necessitating redress. Other geothermal systems might previously have been categorized as unsuited for electricity generation, but now can use much cooler thermal fluids and recent technical advances for small power initiatives or direct use. How will the RMA accommodate fluid withdrawal, injection, and environmental effects in such cases? And what about supercritical fluids? Theoretically, with huge energy potential, but technical challenges. How will such resources be regulated if they connect beneath multiple systems? And heat mining, not involving fluid extraction, but still impacting system dynamics. Clearly, every geothermal system is different and requires attention to a unique combination of reservoir characteristics and uncertainties, meaning decision makers cannot be constrained by a one-fits-all approach to resource management. In conclusion, I'm not in favour of a strict requirement for a consent to be decided within 1 year of being lodged. It can be a target, but there should be provision for decision makers to extend timelines until concerns are appropriately addressed or mitigation processes established. I'm not in favour of a consent for renewable geothermal energy use having a 35-year duration by default, as each initiative should be addressed on its own merit. I am in favour of an efficient regulatory process with unambiguous definition of terms and clear communication. Whilst our regulatory bar is high, we should look for ways to make it easier to expand geothermal use for national, regional development and social benefit. Overseas regulators take notice of our approach to resource management. Getting it right is better than taking shortcuts that risk flawed decisions and poor environmental outcomes. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Now, you have met exactly time. You've just gone just over 5 minutes, so we'll have to leave it there. But we really appreciate your time today and your 5-minute submission. So thank you very much, Greg. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you for your expertise.
Now we are going to take a short 5-minute break and then we will resume at 40. We're slightly behind time. Those questions.